falls apart, you're still the one that I'm building on, the reason my hope's never lost. You're the reason my hope's never lost. You'll come through now like you did back then, time and time and time again. Almighty fortress, my defense, time and time and time again. Oh, time and time and time again. Nothing has ever been wasted, 'cause there's nothing that you won't restore. As the waters rise, I'll lift up my eyes to where my help's coming from. 'Cause you're where my help's coming from. You'll come through now like you did back then, time and time and time again. Almighty fortress, my defense, time and time. You put a new song in my mouth.
Becky, you look beautiful. Absolutely
I'm standing on the sky.
That's amazing. So that was our wedding day.
So clever.
Look how young Josh is.
Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Very, very nice to be here and to see you all. First, I would like to make a request on behalf of the bride and groom that everyone please refrain from taking pictures during the ceremony, as there are official photos being taken. However, there is one exception to this rule, and that is that the bride and groom would very much appreciate it if you could all take your phones out now and take a selfie and send it to them. This is the only picture you get to take in the ceremony, so please make it a good one. You can face whichever direction you like. Very well. If you could please be standing for the entrance of the bridal party. Many people will say that your wedding day will be the best day of your lives. But even if that's true today, it will be the best day of your lives so far. Because your best days are surely ahead of you. For those who don't know, Josh and Becky met in Leeds a little over 12 years ago. Since then, they've lived at multiple residences, owned 2 houses, had 4 guinea pigs, at least a dozen fish, and they've had 1 marriage proposal. On their 10th anniversary, on a trip to Madrid, it was cold and raining, which was familiar to them living here in Scotland, but they didn't let the weather dampen their spirits. Josh had suggested that they climb a hill that overlooked the city for sunset. A completely spontaneous and unsuspiciously romantic idea. They went to a nearby shop and got little cartons of awful wine for 61 euro cents and some plastic bags to sit on. They hiked up the hill, sat on the bags and hid under an umbrella to watch the cloud-covered sky slowly turn a slightly darker shade of grey. With the ring secretly at the ready, Josh suggested that Becky, who was dressed accordingly for the less than clement weather, might like to take her gloves off. And then he popped the question.
Around 35 years ago, an event very similar to today, my newly minted father-in-law, Marcus Shirley, stood up to give a speech about Becky's mother, Lynn, during which he mentioned that Lynn's childhood ambition was to be a traffic controller, by which I meant she meant to stand at roadworks and be the operator of a stop-go sign. I know that he would be very proud that his granddaughter's grown up and massively surpassed her mother's ambition, spending her working life telling airline pilots, often including her own uncle, where to go. Then again, those of you who know and love Becky will have long ago realised she's always been strong-willed and has never been bound by traditional roles. So Rebecca was born in Surrey and lived her formative years in the village of Windlesham. She gained a love of travel and adventure at an early age, as we both worked for British Airways, which led to regular trips abroad, exposing her growing palate to a wide variety of experiences. Most memorable of which was the occasion where she caught and ate a large millipede that happened to be crawling near her cot. Her rowing career was cut short after her first year due to a persistent leg injury. Later had surgery on that. So Becky re-engaged with her love of music and theatre and joined the Backstage Society, where she made lots of lasting friendships, many of whom are also here today. Her role in the Backstage Society saw her regularly working at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and stage managing many events in Leeds, where she earned the legendary nickname of Lectern Girl. Somewhere along the way, she also managed to get a degree in geology and geography. And one of the many benefits of being so far away from home, that she had the excuse not to bring boyfriends home. Perhaps because she was afraid I'd scare them away. Which you'll soon all realise is not true, as her brother Sam is the scary one. Eventually the time came when she introduced us to a quiet young man called Josh. He was only quiet at first. Whom, to our surprise, Sam and I have completely failed to scare away. We soon realised that he was genuinely in love with Bex and would put up with anything to be with her. He proved this by voluntarily moving down to Feltham, when Becky followed in the family tradition and became the 3rd generation to work at British Airways. Their time in Feltham was mercifully brief, and they bought a rundown bungalow together and moved to Staines. This was a massive fixer-upper project which they approached with their very own unique and idiosyncratic style. And Becky took up rowing again and made lots of new friends at Staines Boat Club, many of whom will also be in attendance here today. Bex left BA and began the world's longest interview process to train as an air traffic controller. She'd just passed her initial training when came the double whammy of being posted to Prestwick, shortly followed by lockdown. So Josh and Bex have overcome both of these challenges Bex is now a fully qualified air traffic controller. Josh has a thriving, global career as a freelance sound engineer and events technician. They've also bought another ambitious fixer-upper project in their house in Irvine. Bex now rows again with both Castle Semper and St Andrews boat clubs and helped launch the award-winning River Air project teaching youngsters to row. She also achieved a long-term ambition this year by competing at Henley Regatta, being part of the first Scottish crew to ever qualify in the event. Most of you know that Josh isn't a big sports fan, and whilst he's now become a loved member of our family, I can reveal he is yet to attend a family outing to one of the Harlequins' big matches at Christmas, a situation that we hope to remedy before too long. And to ensure that happens, I will hand back over to Elliot to complete today's formalities.
And with that, it's time to say the few words which will take you into the next chapter of your lives together. May I please ask the ring bearers to step forward and present the rings? I hope that these rings will always remind you of what an extraordinary thing that you have built together and that you continue to build together every day. Your hands will age and your rings will wear, but your love and commitment will remain as strong as it is today. Becky, if you could please repeat after me as you place Josh's ring on his finger. I, Becky Bannister,
I, Becky Bannister,
accept you, Josh Nash.
accept you, Josh Nash.
In marriage, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol.
And Josh, if you could please repeat after me and place Becky's ring on her finger. I, Josh Nash,
I, Josh Nash,
accept you, Becky Bannister,
accept you, Becky Bannister,
in marriage.
in marriage.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
With the exchange of these rings to one another to symbolize your marriage, please join me in congratulating Becky and Josh, wife and husband. And pull, and as if by magic, the knot will tie. And family, we have one more very special thing to celebrate. Becky and Josh would like you to participate in a favorite tradition of theirs. May I invite you all to please take a drink from the wonderful helpers who are distributing them in the room. Non-alcoholic drinks are also available, so please ask for your preferred tipple as they distribute. Very good. Okay. So, traditionally, I'll explain first. Traditionally, a shot ski or a ski board is an old ski repurposed as a serving device for throat-warming tipples by mountaineering parties and enjoyers of alpine sports. However, without an old ski to hand, but with an abundance of debris from their house renovations, Becky and Josh have handcrafted their very own ski board from a piece of wall that used to be part of their kitchen. Becky and Josh have asked me to share with you an extra detail at this point, that their marriage took place at a small ceremony on a pier in March, precisely 11 years after they first got together, which means that they have been a happily married couple for 8 wonderful months. Please join me in toasting the happily married couple. To the happily married couple. Whatever sweetness and bitterness life has in store, you will share it together. Congratulations. Please enjoy the party. Please stand.
hurts a heart softer than yours. So how could I bid a farewell to my love? That love that keeps me floating above the clouds. I didn't know I was looking for you till you stumbled into my arms. Maybe I wasn't greedy enough to ask for all that you've given. Wasn't courageous enough to hope for this life that we're living. Oh, 'cause I didn't know I was looking for you till you stumbled